I'm your host, Locum23. You're joining me for Junior, Book 1, Chapter 6. Problem. Zach and you survey the football field, which is completely covered in forks stabbed into the ground. Spectators mill around the confusion, and you spot Chris and Zig kneeling on the ground, desperately throwing forks into trash bags. Chris, Zig, what happened?
Apparently someone thought it'd be a real laugh to vandalize the field on the day of our big game.
Come on, we need to get rid of these before the recruiters get her.
I'll start on the far side of the field.
Zach sprints over to join some of the other knights in a de-forking of the field. Zig shakes his head.
It's useless, Chris. The field is completely covered.
Chris lets out a sigh and his hands fall uselessly to his sides. I just don't understand. Who would do something like this?
Let's see. Was a grudge against the football team and two of us in particular.
No, it's not Manny. You think Manny's behind this?
It's obvious, isn't it? He's bitter because according to him, we ruined his chance to go pro. Now he's trying to repay the favor. I mean, who else could it be?
We should focus on cleaning up. What else can we do? Without more information, it's anyone's guess who did it. Chris runs a hand through his hair, and Zig lets out a frustrated breath. Look, for now, let's just try to get as many of these forks as we... Chris suddenly straightens up, panic overtaking his expression. He follows his gaze to see two men approaching the field. Chris quickly rises to meet them. Hi, you must be the recruiters. I'm Chris Powell, the team What's going on here? Are these forks? It was a prank. We're looking into finding the responsible parties.
A prank? What kind of party school is this?
If you give us a little time, we'll have everything cleared away.
Listen, son, we're here representing the professional football teams. We have time to wait around while you pick hundreds of forks out of your football field. So you can tell whichever one of your buddies who thought it would be funny to waste our time, they've cost you a valuable opportunity.
Are you an idiot? Please don't leave just yet.
This vandalism was not endorsed by anyone connected to the team. It's really someone's attempt to sabotage the Knights.
You can't punish them for that. Regardless of who's responsible, the team can't play on a field covered in forks, and we don't have room in our schedule to wait. Psst, the game's not going on right now. This is before even the game starts, so why don't you shut the hell up and get to the bleachers, okay?
I'm sorry, Mr. Powell. For what it's worth, we were looking forward to see you play, but if that's all, we'll be leaving now.
Despite Chris's protestations, the two turned back the way they came. Chris slumps despondently onto the bleachers. I feel like I just ruined the whole team's future. Including your own, unfortunately. Chris, you had nothing to do with it. There will be more scouts. We're gonna get whoever did this. You had nothing to do with it. The only person responsible for this is the one who forked the field. You've done nothing but good for this team. You can't blame yourself for someone else's actions.
Yeah, Chris, it's you who got the scouts to come in the first place.
Some things are just out of your control, so please don't beat yourself up. No matter what happens, Chris, you didn't ruin anyone's future, and the team knows it. All that you can do is continue being a good captain. I know, it's just really frustrating. I swear, when I find out who did this... Trails off, gazing forlornly at the field. You'll get through this. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Thanks, Mizumi. I will. I'm gonna help clean this up. Then I'll file a vandalism complaint with the school. Hopefully this will all get cleared up soon. Chris wanders off dejectedly. He turns to Zig, who stands with his arms crossed. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just pissed off at the jerkwad who did this and that those recruiters just for blowing us off so quickly. I mean, it's not like I thought I was gonna get recruited, but it was a really big deal for the team, you know?
I'm sorry, Zig. You guys have been working so hard, and you don't deserve a letdown like this.
Yeah, well, sometimes bad things happen to good people, and if life doesn't really care if you deserve it or not. I should get over there and help the guys. As Ed rejoins the team in cleaning up the forks, a thought tugs at your mind about something Nathan said. You frown and take out your phone to call him, wandering away from the field. Nathan picks up the third ring. Hey, Mizumi, what's going on?
Hey, Nathan, I'm at the football stadium.
You sound upset. Is everything okay?
Not exactly. Someone forked the football field. It was like that when the professional scouts from Northbridge Nightingales arrived, and they were not happy. I was thinking about what you told me about Bo. Didn't you say he pulled a similar prank back in high school?
Yeah, prick. Yeah, well, like the exact same prank. Do you think this was him?
It's definitely possible, but there's actually someone else who's a pretty likely suspect.
Sounds like you might need to do some digging. If this was Bo, it could be a chance to find some hard evidence against him. Are there any witnesses you could ask? Someone who might have been able to give you a clue? Glance around the football stadium, catching a sight of some familiar faces. Now there's Madison. There's Aaron. Edgar.
Yeah, I think there are some people I can ask, but Nathan, even if this is Bo, do you think the charges would stick? I mean, it was a mean prank, but it's not like it was something serious.
I wouldn't be so sure. The Knights have brought Hartfield a lot of good buzz. I think the school should push back against interference like this. If there's any chance that Bo's involved, I'd try and find out if I were you.
Really? I think it's probably just a coincidence. This may be Bo's kind of trick, but it's a pretty common prank.
No, it's not! No! I have never heard of forking a football field. Ever. Ever. Tearing the tarp up, doing wheelies, things like that, yes. This? No.
Besides, what motive does he have? I don't think he's even met Chris.
And that's kind of the motive. People do bad things to people all the time, regardless if they know them or not. That's true, but with Bo, he doesn't always need a motive.
Well, Chris is going to report the vandalism to the school. They're sure to be able to do more than I ever could.
I'll take your word for it, and maybe keep an eye on Bo. Maybe he'll let something slip. I'll let you know if I find anything out. You hang up the phone and trudge back to the field to help up with the cleanup effort. I mean, I'm serious. There was literally a guy who walked out, shoved some object into my back tire, flattening it, and walked to his car. And by the time I was outside and went to him, he was pulling away because he was a piece of shit. And then I had to pay $30 for a brand new tube and tire. So, yeah. People do shit all the time to be assholes. A week goes by and the shock from the football prank begins to fade. You and your friends meet up at the campus yard sale. Rows of tables line the quad for students to sell and display their unwanted furniture, clothing, and appliances.
Look at all those booths. Who knew people had so many goodies to sell?
Right? With so many students moving in and out of campus housing, a lot of stuff just gets thrown out. My mom used to take us to yard sales all the time. Every now and then, we'd find a hidden gem. Mine, too. One time, she bought this second-hand coat for winter. We found a crumpled up $50 bill in one of the inside pockets. Note to self, check your pockets. Hold on, guys. I think I just saw a signed vinyl copy of Domesticated Antelope's B-side collection. I'll catch up with you later. You and your friends split up to explore the yard sale for particular bargains. You, Tyler, and Abby drift towards Edgar's table. How much for this Instant Pot? $300. You can go yourself. $300 for an Instant Pot? What? Say what now? That seems like a lot of money just to cook some noodles. What? It's not for cooking. This is an Instapot that killed Grandma Evans in the season of the finale of That Was Then, This Is Now. You don't sell this at a yard sale. You fucking idiot. Oh my god. I fished it out of the dumpster when I took the set tour last summer. Sorry man, hard pass. Wander over to where Beck is, perusing Kappa House's display of secondhand clothing.
See anything you like? Well, Chelsea has exceptional taste and you can't beat these prices. What? Why are you staring at me like that? Well, if only past Becca could see you now. You used to drop boys if they were out of season. Now you're buying secondhand clothes. Hey, it takes a special partner to keep up with my trends. These clothes are pretty cute. And I am on a budget now. I like the way you think. Now, I'm gonna go see if I can find a good fall sweater. Splitting off from Becca, you make your way down the tables and look through the neat piles of clothing. Chelsea stands nearby, folding a shirt. So, Chelsea, is there anything you recommend? With a sharp jerk, she takes the pile of clothing out from underneath your hands and starts refolding it. Oh, nothing you'd be interested in. Excuse me? Why don't you try the Alpha's table? Word is, you've been stuck to them like glue lately. Chelsea glares at you and a cold weight drops to the bottom of your stomach. Chelsea, what's your deal? What's my deal? I'm not one playing cruel pranks on people. Claire told me what really happened. You can drop the act. Consider yourself unwelcome among the Kappas. I think I'll just go check out some other tables. Great idea. Great, and imagine if they prank us back, which they're more than capable of, and they don't know it was Bo. I got an idea. Why don't we tell them it was Bo and not us? As you hurry away, Becca catches up with you. What was that about? Were you and Chelsea arguing? It was nothing. We just disagreed on whether her sweater was Gucci or Chanel. I think I'm just gonna go for a walk around for a while. Don't let me interrupt your bargain hunting. Becca looks at you uncertainly. As long as you're sure there's nothing wrong. After a few minutes exploring the other tables, some of the tightness in your chest eases. Rachel sits on one of the booths, which is packed with cutting-edge, expensive-looking furniture and appliances. Yo, Mizumi, come reuse my wares or whatever. Holy cow, where did you get all this? Rachel shrugs. My parents like to give me nice things, but nice things need to be taken care of. That's not really my scene. Okay. Abby and Tyler wander over. Rachel has an Instapot too! This is a weird thing to ask, but is yours responsible for the death of a beloved television parent? No. Ah, we'll take it. Cool. That'll be $20. You look up as Caitlin spots you and walks over to Rachel's booth. She gives you a peck on the cheek as she takes a sprawl on the furniture for sale. Oh, babe, check this out. She gestures at the armchair and ottoman set. So that's what an ottoman is. Armchair, yes, I know. Ottoman, no. Typically, it's just a footstool. Shut up. I don't go for all this fancy talk and shit, okay? It's an ottoman. Oh, cool. What does it eat? Oh, man. You think ottoman is a Digimon. Shut up. It's in really good condition. It barely looks like anyone sat in it. That's because no one did. $50 in the sewers. Or 50 diamonds, probably. You sit back down, sinking into the soft cushion, put your feet up on the ottoman. It's incredibly comfortable. Are you serious? This is like a really nice chair. You're sure you don't want it for yourself? I'm more of a beanbag type of gal, and $50 buys me a lot of hard-boiled eggs. I mean, I'm kind of the same way, actually. Oh my god, that's a gruesome murder in a chair. Just like, this is one of my favorite horror movies. So obvious I love it. What do you think, Mizumi? Oh, Jesus Christ. Honey, how much is it? 16? No. Diamond edition is for a reason. We've already got a couch, and our apartment's pretty small as it is. I guess you won't be needing a hand carrying them then. Whirl around and spot Nathan coming towards you. Nathan, I didn't think I'd run into you here. The Alphas volunteered to support the campus yard sale by providing moving services for heavy items and people with mobility issues. You must be Caitlin. Mizumi won't stop talking about you. Well, that's good, because I can't shut up about her, either. She and Nathan shake hands. I should thank you. Cassidy's over the moon about being part of a TBD. Don't thank me yet. Cassidy wants to take over the clubhouse for some show soon. House show soon. I can't. Rewind. I bet you can't wait for us to invite all the punks and weirdos to a mosh on your perfect hardwood floors. Well, whatever makes Cassidy happy. And that's what rugs are for, right? Caitlin laughs. Nathan puts a hand on your shoulder. Would you mind if I stole Mizumi for just a moment? I had a few notes for one of our articles. It'll just be a few minutes. You and Nathan wander far enough away from your friends that there's little chance of being overheard. Just between you and me, how's the football team handling the whole forking disaster? Oh, well, if you'd like to put your money where your mouth is, your friend Bo cost me and my friends, well, my friends, a few of football opportunities. It's not great. Chris and the football program director have been on the phone with recruiters all week, trying to repair the damage. Hartfield has never been famous for its athletics before Chris became captain, so convincing recruiters to give us a second chance is very difficult. But listen to this. The other day, one of the Alphas asked Bo if he'd be on a hot date the night before the prank. Apparently, he saw Bo sneaking back into the house at 6 in the morning, sweaty and grass-stained. Did Bo give some sort of excuse? He said he'd been with a girl, but get this, they only spooned. Okay. He's such a jerk. He even uses puns for evil. Oh, I get... Shut up. It took me a moment. Shut up. Unfortunately, a pun's... God damn it. Unfortunately, a pun's not enough to prove he was involved. I mean, we don't know that it was Bo. It could have been Manny. De La Cruz? That can't be. I have a friend who works at the registrar. He mentioned that Manny transferred schools a few weeks ago. He crashed a lot of our events back in the day. I can't say I'm sorry to see him go. Really? I guess that rules him out as a suspect then. Which makes it all the more likely that Bo's the culprit. If only we could prove it. I'm not giving up on this case soon yet. Sooner or later, Bo's going to screw up, and that's when we catch him. I can't tell you enough how grateful I am for all your help. Just get him drunk again. He spills his mouth when he's drunk. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, I just heard from Hartfield administration that Alpha Theta Mu is being honored by the school. They're going to have a special award ceremony at the end of spring quarter to celebrate our years of philanthropic efforts. Nathan, that's wonderful. You must be so excited. You have no idea. With this additional attention and support, who knows what Alpha Theta Mu could accomplish. More clubs, Greek life organizations might follow our example, and we could have a little Alpha Theta Mu's in colleges all across the country. Some of the light fades out of Nathan's eyes. That is as long as Bo doesn't do something to screw it all up. I'm worried he might. All of a sudden, Sebastian runs over and grabs a hold of your wrist. Mizumi, something's gone wrong. We need your help. If it's your f***ing laundry again, I'm done with you. I'm gonna smack you across the face. Before you can say goodbye to Nathan, Sebastian drags you towards the crowds of people shopping at the yard sale. Sebastian, tell me what's wrong. I swear to in Christ, man. Oh my god, I'm gonna go off. Like, go to your friend Tyler. A terrible calamity. A calamitous emergency. An emergency crisis. Okay, one of those isn't even a word. Please, Sebastian, slow down, talk to me. That's what friends do. Sebastian slows down, releasing his grip on your wrist. What? Come on, Sebastian.
He throws his hands up in frustration. I don't know how to explain.
Well, why don't you start with...
At that moment, you hear familiar voices raised in anger.
Oh my god! Would you cool it with the tough guy act? You're embarrassing yourself!
Not until you tell me what you're doing here. You turn around to see Zig in the middle of confronting Sophie, her arms huddled protectively around herself. You leave Sebastian behind as you approach the siblings.
I don't see what the big deal is. I just wanted to check out the yard sale before all the cute stuff was gone.
The big deal is that I know you for a fact you have an Earth Science class right now.
You mesmerized my class schedule? Stalker much?
Do you have any idea how lucky you are to be at a school like this? You need to take it more seriously.
It's one class and my grades are fine. Get over yourself.
Slowly approach and Sophia's eyes dart over you.
Maybe Mizumi can tell you how insane you're acting.
Okay, I'm not gonna take sides because 1, Zig is looking out for her. 2, Sophia should be in class. 3, is a person who can say if you're doing fine in a class and you're passing it, missing one class isn't gonna make or break you. So, I'm not taking sides.
This is between the two of you, and it might be easier if you have this discussion in a less public space. I'm not discussing anything. I'm here to shop for something nice for my dorm room.
You're not going to need a dorm room if you flunk out for skipping classes.
Wow, Zig, thanks for showing me how you really feel.
If you'd stop being a drama queen for 1 minute.
When you got into Heartfeld, I was so excited for you, and all the great things you'd accomplished. I had your back. But now that it's my turn, every word out of your mouth is about how easy it'll be for me to fail. Am I really such a loser?
Sophia, I didn't mean it like that.
You kinda pushing it that way, bro. If she fails, let it be on her.
Sophia waves Zig away, her eyes bright with angry tears.
Guess I'll head back to Earth Sciences since I'm apparently only one class away from ruining my life forever.
Sophia turns around and rushes off. He places a hand on Zig's shoulder to keep him from following.
Let her go, Zig.
I'm just trying to look out for her.
I know, but she's got to learn some things on her own. You can't protect her from everything.
I think I'm just gonna go home. I didn't see anything here that I wanted to buy anyway.
I guess I'll haul it out too. Call me if you need anything.
Rejoin Caitlin and tell her you're ready to leave. You look around for Sebastian, but he's gone. With a shrug, you start making your way home. That may have actually been one time Sebastian really did need us. You're barely through the door when your cell phone rings. Hey, Mizumi, did you guys leave already?
Yeah, we decided we were done for the day. And you got your Instapot?
Abby's so excited. We can just make about anything with this thing. Actually, that's why we were calling. It seems like everyone's been feeling down lately. And with Thanksgiving coming up, we're a bit overdue.
Overdue for what?
For a party! Thanksgiving evening. Be there or be square. Will Tyler and Abby's party cheer everyone up or draw more tensions? Find out next time on Junior. So, that worries me. I mean, I get it. Sebastian can be a bit of, oh my god, the end of the world! But he's not telling his best friend either, which is very interesting. I don't know. I guess we'll find out maybe in the next chapter. We didn't even get an option, really, to talk with him or to go pursue him, or even a diamond choice, for that matter, which was very odd. It's just, I don't know, maybe it was something stupid? Or maybe it was just something important that he thought, you know, I don't know, it kind of, they just dropped the ball on that, didn't they? They're just like, it's really important! Yeah, there's something else happening, which, choose. Why wasn't there even a choice, too? Which is really weird. Like,
go with Sebastian, stay or handle both, or what? Wow, Pixelberry, you're dropping the ball. Is Nexon, running it into the ground that much? Which, speaking of which, apparently they updated their terms of service today, which was the big quote-unquote notification. Which I skimmed through it, by the way, because I like to read such things. It's interesting because at any moment, Pixelberry, according to their terms of service, can claim anyone's content for their own and kind of pull what they did with Linda Brown. Well, not what they did, but what the other app company did. And I'm hoping Pixelberry never does that. They've been pretty cool with content creators, especially myself, doing, videos on the content. And I would hope, especially with like the 500 plus videos that I have of their content, they would never do that. It just worries me. However, also for you people out there who are not playing fair, which I have to boast that I can pride myself on being a channel that has never stooped to everyday content being like that, and being rule breaking. If Pixelberry does catch you in their terms and service, you're in some mega trouble. So, like I said, always play legit. Don't stoop to that level. Because if they catch you, according to their terms and service, you're in some trouble now. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Head to the description below. Links to social media, our Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. We're also on Twitch, which, if you guys haven't noticed, we've been streaming quite a bit lately. We actually streamed 9 hours of GTA just a couple days ago. I archive it on YouTube, so you guys that weren't there for the stream can watch. However, please feel free to follow me over on Twitch. It does help me because I'm trying to become an affiliate over there, and we're almost there. We're actually almost there. We've met every other guideline possible right now for Twitch, aside from the fact that I need more followers. It's kind of like YouTube, where you have to have a certain amount of followers or subscribers, and then you'll go far. Aside from that, there is a ton of content coming. Unfortunately, not choices type content, Pixelberry type content, but do keep that in mind. We have the Overwatch anniversary on the 22nd. I'm going to be playing quite a bit of Overwatch. Then also on the 25th, Detroit Becomes Human. Right now that's up in the air. Feel free to join the Discord. We can talk about all these things. But Detroit Becomes Human, I'm trying to right now decide, because I like doing the physical copies of games. No one is really doing a midnight release yet. That's still up in the air. I have to call at the end of this week just to seal the deal with some game places to see if they will or will not. And then also Agony comes out the 29th. So the end of May and the beginning of June, there's another game someone queued me in on, which was Vampire. That's another one that it depends on how successful we're going to be with Detroit Becomes Human, Agony, and Overwatch streams here at the end of May, because we're going to be doing a ton of content. Like I said, Phase 2 is fully implemented. We're not going to be doing just choices content, so please do check it out. Without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.